Hello and welcome back, audience. My name is MassiveBrad and welcome back to my FIFA 19 Liverpool career mode. Now, before we get into today's episode, I just want to say a huge big thank you for the love and support on the channel. And as always, guys, at the start of these episodes, we're quickly going to recap on the previous. And in the previous episode, we had Manchester United for the first game. And sadly, it wasn't the Premier League. I was hopeful we would get a win, but we only managed a 1-1 draw. We did go 1-0 down and we did fight very hard, show a lot of heart, a lot of passion, but sadly only managed to bring it back to level terms and draw 1-1 with the Red Devils. And then the second game in the previous episode has lined us up beautifully for today's episode because it was against Spurs in the FA Cup final. You can see there, it's already given away. Liverpool celebrate winning the Emirates FA Cup. You've got myself and Mo Salah sat next to the trophy. We did, of course, beat Spurs 3-0. And the reason I say that is lined up beautifully for this next episode is today is episode 70, guys. Now, I've worked out by the time you guys are seeing this video, the new series trailer and the new series episode 1 will already be out. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the new series. And I know you're probably all waiting for the next episode because I think the new first episode went up on the 22nd of April. You guys are now probably waiting for the next episode, excited for it. But I've had to get the Ajax Road to Glory finished. I've had to get the Liverpool career mode finished. And then, of course, I've got to do that video where you guys are going to vote on which ones to get cancelled. But the reason I was saying it lines us up nicely is because today's episode 70. So not only are we going to be looking over the fan objectives, and that's it now, the fan objectives for Season 2 will be done at the end of today's episode, but we also have our last game in the Premier League against Fulham, and then we have the biggest game. We've got a Champions League English final, Liverpool versus Manchester United, and that's why I was hopeful that we would do something against United in the previous episode. We didn't, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that whoever they are playing for their last game in the Premier League can either keep them to a draw, maybe even beat them, and knock their confidence a little, because then, of course, when going into the Champions League, a massive game like that, the confidence around United's team will be low, the manager won't be too happy, and hopefully we can capitalise on that. But as I was just talking about the fan objectives, normally, obviously, I do them every 5 episodes. We introduced it in episode 35. We then looked at them in episode 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. And lo and behold, here we are, the final episode in Season 2, episode 70. Now, as I was saying, I normally look at them at the start of the episode, but because there's things like the charity donation, there's the Amazon voucher. Obviously, you guys can win a £20 Amazon gift voucher if we win the Champions League. Because if I do the fan objectives at the start, I'm only going to have to do them at the end again, depending if we win the Champions League, depending on how many goals we score against Fulham. Because, of course, we could look at the charity donation now and say, right, the goal difference is, I don't know, 65. But I could go and score 5 goals against Fulham, take it up to 70. So we'd have to cover it again at the end of today's episode. And that's exactly why I'm going to do it at the end of today's episode. But it is the last episode of Season 2, guys. And the next video you will be seeing from either the Ajax Road to Glory or the Liverpool career mode will be the video where we simulate all the way to the next season in the Liverpool career mode and the Ajax Road to Glory. And then you guys will be voting on a straw poll which series needs to go to free up time for me to, of course, start the new series. And as I was saying, you guys have hopefully already seen that. I'm pretty sure by the time this video comes out, you'll have already seen the trailer and episode 1. But I have to give you a warning, okay? Everyone listen carefully. Warning, headphone users. Today's episode might get very, very, very loud. Because we've got the last game in the Premier League, but we've already won the Premier League. That's great. But we've got the final of the Champions League against Manchester United. So today's episode might get very loud. So everyone with headphones in now, I have warned you. There's going to be a lot of energy, a lot of passion, and a lot of heart from myself, because this season has been unbelievable. And the support from you guys has been incredible. So thank you so much for that. And hopefully you'll show support, whether we continue the Liverpool career mode, whether we continue the Ajax Road to Glory, and even show me support in the brand new series. But now we have to put the passion into the last game against Fulham in the Premier League. And this is the lineup I am going for. You can see there's a fair few players that aren't fully fit, but I will explain why they're playing in just a moment. So we've got Ryan Sessegnon out on the left wing, Roberto Firmino at striker, Junior out on the right wing, Marco Grujic linking up with James Milner in the central midfield role, Sandro Tonali in the central defensive midfield, and then Tierney, Jimenez, Godin and Semedo at the back, with, of course, George Bailey between the sticks. You can see Sessegnon, Bobby, Jimenez, Tierney, Semedo are not fully fit. And some of you might be sitting there like, Brad, you're going to need Bobby for the United game. And you guys are not wrong. But what I need to do because of this, because Harry Kane has forced my hand Bobby Firmino was on 19 goals. Harry Kane was on 17, a difference of 2. Bobby scored 2, and I thought, you know what, if Harry Kane hasn't scored any, that would be great. There's a 4-goal difference. I'm sure Harry Kane is not going to score 4 in his last game. Well, in his second to last game, he matched Bobby, and he scored a brace. He scored 2 goals, which means he's still 2 goals behind Bobby Firmino. And that is the reason that Bobby's starting up top, because I'd love him to score a goal or 2 in the first half. But as soon as half-time comes, I've got to take him out the team, and I've got to put the likes of Danny Ings or Anderson Talisca in, because I need him against Manchester United in the Champions League. And then you look at the likes of Sessegnon, Tierney, Jimenez, Semedo. You know, at right back, it's normally Trent. You know, the centre-back positions are normally Gomez and Van Dijk. You know, at left back, it's always Robertson. Left wing is always Mane. But none of those players are fully fit. And even their backups, as you can see, are also not fully fit. So I have to play the lesser against Fulham, so I have the better against Manchester United. So hopefully you guys understand that. But Bobby Firmino is looking a lot worse for wear, so we need to get him off. If he could score 2 in the first 30, 40 minutes, I'd get him off before half-time. But realistically, it's no thanks to the Englishman, the English striker Harry Kane, who continues to breathe down Bobby Firmino's neck. So I have no option other than to play him and hope that he scores. And the other hand is, if he doesn't score and I take him off at half-time, I have to keep my fingers crossed. You guys at home, keep your fingers crossed that Harry Kane does not go on and score against whoever Spurs' opponents are today. But we are travelling to the Craven Cottage to take on Fulham. Ryan Sessegnon back against his former club. We did sign him in Season 1, so he's already played against them in Season 1. He's back against them in Season 2. Hopefully we can dominate Fulham, keep possession, score plenty of goals. And like I said, there's a lot of passion and a lot of energy going into these episodes. So hopefully a lot of goals for you guys to enjoy at home. But let's get into this game and hopefully bring those 3 points back to Liverpool. The final game in the Premier League. Let's get ready to rumble. Bobby Firmino, 2 goals ahead of Harry Kane. We'd like it to be 3 or 4 ahead by half-time. But we've got to remember that Spurs are also playing, and Harry Kane, without a doubt, if he turns up against the opponents, there's no reason why he can't score a hat-trick. So we need Bobby to do job against Fulham. What I'm not going to do is what I see some FIFA career mode creators do, where they're constantly feeding the ball into the player they want to score. Their favourite player keeps getting the ball to shoot, shoot, shoot. If I get an opportunity with Sessegnon, I'm not going to look to square it over to Bobby Firmino just for the sake of him getting a goal. If I've got a chance to score with him, I will score. If Bobby gets a chance, then Bobby gets a chance. But I've just noticed there we currently have a goal difference, I do believe, of 69, which means £69 plus however many goals we score will be donated to charity. And again, guys, we'll talk about all the charity at the end of today's episode when we do the fan objectives, because you guys will have to be leaving some comments of English or from the United Kingdom charities. But it is going to be Fulham to kick us off. And let's get this first half underway. Let's show some energy. And let's show some passion. Ball through the middle. That's a good ball through there. Gets a shot off Bailey. Nicely done. Well, Bailey pulling off a great save. That should not be happening. What is Milner doing? Backed right off. Semedo didn't get in there quick enough, because he needs to come off sooner rather than later. Through the middle now. Tierney's all over that one. We've given the ball away. No! Bailey with a big save. What is going on at the back? I know we're not used to these 4 defenders playing together, but what happened there? Fulham are definitely the better team right now, playing a lot of possession football. Ball into there now. Here's Kieran Tierney. Godin. Over now to Semedo. That's terrible! What are you doing, Godin? And the ex-Chelsea man, Shearer, was in there. And looking enough, it bobbled up at just the right time. Oh, we have got a lot of nerves around this Liverpool team right now. Round in the corner now to Bobby. Bobby going to lay it off now to Milner. We're going to have Junior in behind it. Here we go. Here goes Junior now. And hopefully, and maybe we'll have Sessegnon coming in the back post. We're going to take it with Junior. Junior at the near post. Makes it 1-0 in the 23rd minute. I needed that goal. I needed it so badly. Just for the Liverpool players to start to relax. Jimenez and Godin at the back have been shocking. Keep the pressure on here, lads. Keep the pressure on. Here we go. Let's get across now. Milner, nicely done. Marco Grujic now up to Bobby Firmino, who's going to release Sessegnon now. And here goes Ryan Sessegnon. Here goes Ryan Sessegnon. If Bobby wants to stay there with me, play it in now. Oh, it's gone to Milner instead. Milner on his right foot. Looks to bend one. Fabricio gets there and puts it out for a Liverpool corner. Let's look for Bobby Firmino from the corner. Why not? Ball in. That's a good ball in. Bobby Firmino tries to flick it on. Only as far as Junior. Ball in again towards the back post. Looking for Jimenez. Ryan Sessegnol's there. What a goal from Ryan Sessegnol. Let's not celebrate. Let's not celebrate. Because it is against his former club. And I'm trying not to celebrate when it is a player against his former club. But lo and behold, it goes down as an own goal. But we are 2-0 up after the 31st minute. Up and out to Milner. Milner back to Junior. Let's go inside now to Sandro Tonali. No, we're going to Bobby Firmino. Through now to Marco Grujic, who has got the better of this defender. Here comes Marco Grujic onto his right foot. Looks to bend one. Marco Grujic makes it 3-0. Well, we have definitely calmed the nerves around this Liverpool team. 3-0 in 36 minutes. Bobby Firmino yet to score. But you know what? I think we may have just put this game to bed already. Marco Grujic in on that right foot. The future central midfielder at Liverpool. It's his first goal in the Premier League. I do believe that's his first goal all season. But a beautiful goal from Marco Grujic and a great run from the central midfielder. Let's keep this pressure going. Well, let's get this ball, lads. And here's Milner now. Milner to Sandro Tonali. And here comes Tonali now. Let's play her through now. Looking for Bobby Firmino in behind. Bobby Firmino. Oh, it's a big save from the keeper. That's probably going to be Bobby's only chance in this game to score. And he just doesn't put it wide enough. It's straight at the keeper who palms it away. We've got a corner. Whether Bobby Firmino can score for his final attempt from this, I do not know. But let's give it a whirl. Ball in. Bobby Firmino is there. The keeper comes out to collect it. And the referee is going to blow for half-time. We're just going to have to keep our fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen, that Harry Kane has not scored 2 goals. Let's have a little look at Spurs of this. Spurs have scored 1 goal against you. Oh, they're against United. Spurs are beating United. Bear in mind, we're playing United next in the Champions League. Spurs are 1-0 up, but we can't see who scored for them. But I can't risk it. Bobby Firmino has to come off. He is far too tired. So Bobby Firmino is going to make his way to the bench for Danny Ings. I'm then going to go. You know what? I think I might just leave it how it is. I think Kane might eventually come on, or Talisca in the central midfield role for Milner and Grujic. But right now, 3-0 up against Fulham. There's no reason why I need to change anything about this starting 11, apart from Bobby Firmino, who's not looking fully fit right now, and we need him fit for the Manchester United game. But it is going to be Danny Ings to get us kicked off in the second half. Let's get it underway. Let's go, Godin. Someone, don't let that ball come into the middle. Jimenez is there nicely, and Tonali palms that away, and here comes Milner now, and we are running at the Fulham defenders. Let's go through now to Danny Ings. It's gone to Junior instead. Let's try and feed it in now to Danny Ings. Danny Ings first time. It's 4-0 thanks to Danny Ings. He's just gone for Bobby Firmino. That could have been Bobby Firmino in that position right there, but realistically, Bobby was far too tired. He probably wouldn't have kept up with Junior. And that £69 has now gone up to £73. That's if that £69 or plus 69 is correct. We will have to check that at the end of today's episode. But Danny Ings, beautiful ball in from Junior, takes it on his left foot. It does come off the keeper's underarm and trails into the back of the net. We are 4-0 up in the final game in the Premier League against Fulham. What a game this has been. And plenty of goals for you guys to enjoy. Let's get there, headed on now to Godin. Godin into Grujic. Up now to Sandro Tonali. Danny Ings. Junior. Poke one over the top now, looking for Sessegnol's in behind. Sessegnol takes it down on the volley. It's just over the bar. Can we find something from this throw in here? Can we find something? Tonali. Kane. Laying it off now to Tonali. Tonali looks to get a shot off. Takes a deflection off Rusnak. And it's going to be the final corner. It's going to be the last kick of the game. And it's from a corner. Can the big man Jimenez, who normally scores from these, can he score the final Liverpool goal? Great ball in now. Oh, it's cleared away. Let's chase that down and try and keep it in. No, it's going to go off for a Liverpool throw-in. Let's see if we can get one ball in now. Here's Junior. Junior cuts back onto his left foot. Ball into the middle, looking for Sessegnol. But nevertheless, the referee has blown his final whistle for the final game in the Premier League against Fulham. And we've beat them 4-0. We have beaten Fulham 4-0. What a game to line us up for this final in the Champions League against Manchester United. What a game. Danny Ings made an absolutely spectacular show once he come on the pitch. I was trying to think of the right word that I was thinking of then. Spectacular performance, let's say. Fulham having 4 shots, 2 on target. Not too bad. We had 13 shots, 8 on target. Nice and consistent. And Junior picks up man of the match with a 9.6 rating. We've just beat Fulham 4-0. And that was our final game in the Premier League when we travelled to Craven Cottage. We're now coming back to Liverpool with a +4 goal difference added on to the goal. A +4 goals added on to the goal difference. And 3 points added on to our overall points. What a game against Fulham. Right, and here we are, guys, back at the Central. And officially, it all comes down to this. It's an English final of the Champions League. Manchester United versus Liverpool. This is going to be huge. But before we even get into that game, we have got some good news. First of all, Bayern Munich won the Europa League. And look at that news article right there. Roberto Firmino takes top goal scorer award. He's been given the Golden Boot for the 2nd consecutive year. He won it in season 1 and he's also won it in season 2. If we do continue our Liverpool career mode season 3, he is going to have Timo Werner breathing down his neck, challenging him at that top striker position. But before I do anything, what I want to do is I want to see if Harry Kane did do anything against Manchester United. I can confirm that Manchester United lost 2-1 to Spurs after 90 minutes. Of course, at half-time, it was 1-0 to Spurs. United did score, but Spurs scored again to take it to 2-1. So if we go over to the Premier League now, we have finished the Premier League. We have won 30 games, drawn 7, and only lost 1. We've got goals for 99, goals against 26, and we finish on an overall points of 97. If you look over to the right side, we can see if we go where we're looking here. So that's, I don't know where we're going here. Let's go down to the bottom. Yeah, we're going to have to go all the way to the bottom, I think. And we'll be able to see that we have just beaten Fulham 4-0. Chelsea drew 1-1 with Everton. But more importantly, there you go. Man United 1, Spurs 2. Now, I'm not sure how we see who had the most goals. I don't really know if I can see that. I don't know if that's an option. I may well look at that after the United game to see if Harry Kane did score in either of those goals. There was 2 scored by Spurs. There's no reason, realistically, in fact, if we go to top goal scorers, can we then change competition? There we go. So we are looking for the Premier League. Keep going, keep going. That's FA Cup. FA Cup, Premier League. Oh, Harry Kane did not score. Jota played every single, and Ince at Stoke City, and Sane at City, Manchester City, not Stoke City, and Mina at Southampton. They all played all 38 games. That's incredible, the fact that they kept the fitness and able to play in every single Premier League game. But before we get into this massive, and I mean massive, it's going to get noisy, ladies and gentlemen, massive game against Manchester United in the Champions League final, we have to jump over to the office and see what's going down. So it's just a press conference. We can delete that. And Naby Keita, a suggestion of boss. He's thinking, are we thinking of playing Grealish instead of him? No, Naby Keita, you are in the starting 11, which is exactly what I am about to show the viewers at home now. This is the starting 11 we are putting out against United. You guys know the team we put out in the Champions League. You know the team we put out in the Premier League. So you guys probably know this starting 11 off by heart. But we've got Sadio Mane out on the left wing, Roberto Firmino at striker, Salah out on the right wing, Gini Wijnaldum linking up with Naby Keita in the central midfield role. A little deeper, we've got Fabinho in the central defensive midfield, and then Robertson, Van Dijk, Gomez and Trent at the back, with, of course, Alisson between the sticks. If we are to win and beat Manchester United and win the Champions League, it will be the newly promoted captain for this season, Virgil van Dijk, to lift another piece of silverware. We won the pre-season, he lifted that. We've won the FA Cup, he lifted that. We won the Premier League, he lifted that. And now he's got an opportunity to lift the Champions League trophy for the first time ever in his career. This is going to be massive. And one thing I want to point out, Bobby Firmino is a machine, because considering he played 45 minutes against Fulham, within just 5 or 6 days, he managed to get back to fully fitness and is raring to go against United. But there's nothing more for me to say, guys. This is it. This is the moment. We are Liverpool, and we have to show United exactly what we are made of. We are going to play in our grey-white kit. They are going to play in their usual. In fact, we put them in their black kit, so it doesn't, just so they're not in their home kit and we're not in ours. Let's do it. This is it. In 92 minutes, give or take, in 92 minutes time, either Manchester United or Liverpool will be lifting the trophy. And that trophy, of course, will be the Champions League trophy. This is massive, and we have to get off to the best start. I, of course, have got a game plan. I'm going out there in the first 25-30 minutes, and I'm looking for an early 2 goals. I think we get Manchester United on the counter-attack. They're coming off a back-end loss, 2-1 against Spurs. I think we could have them. I think we just need to calm the nerves at the start. It's weird. It always feels like when we play in big games like this, the Liverpool team is always nervous. We're playing little dodgy passes. Even if I try and play a simple pass from Van Dijk to Robertson, it's just always a bit iffy. There was, in the previous episode, Robertson played it back to Van Dijk, but he played it behind him, and it was a bit of panic. And I think we just got to calm the nerves of the players. We got to play some good football. We are Liverpool. We're going to go out there and look to score some early on goals. And I think if we're 2-0 up by half time, potentially the trophy is ours. And it's come down to this last game to be crowned Champions League winners. We've took on Barcelona, we've took on Madrid, we've took on Napoli. We've had a difficult run. Are Manchester United going to do anything against the on-form Liverpool? The front three are scoring for fun. Mo Salah picking up a hat-trick just a few episodes ago. He scored 3 against Everton. This is massive, and I'm pumped. Let's make it happen, Red Men. Make it happen for the fans at the stadium and the fans and viewers at home. Let's make this happen. 90 minutes ago, so United have had to beat Atletico Madrid, Inter Milan and Benfica. We've had Napoli, Real Madrid and Barcelona. We have definitely had the more difficult run. And what I notice is United haven't won by a lot of goals. They beat Atletico Madrid 2-1. They've got to be careful realistically, because we can score 4 or 5 goals in 90 minutes, but it's that man there, David De Gea, who is going to be the shot stopper to keep us out today. We've got to make sure we bury one. It has to happen early on. And it is going to be Anthony Martial to kick us off in this first half period. In 90 minutes time, we might be lifting that trophy. Let's get it kicked off. Come on, Red Men. And let's get down to business. Ball up now to Alexis Sanchez. We've done well there to hold it up. Nicely done, Trent. And here we go now. Here goes Trent. Trent looking over his far side now. It's a beautiful ball to Sadio Mane. And what a run. Can Mane get away from his man? He can't. And he's taken out. That has got to be a foul on Calabria. It's got to be. It's got to be a yellow card. He's stopping Mane getting ahead there. It's got to be a yellow card for the Manchester United right back. And it is. Davide Calabria picks up a yellow card. Let's go Fabinho. We are so out of shape right now. Let's go Gomez. Good lad. Flicked on now to Gino Wijnaldum. Through to Naby Keita. Up to Bobby Firmino. Flicking one over the top now, looking for Sadio Mane running in behind. Is Sadio Mane, cuts in, still Sadio Mane, on the right foot, looks to bend the one, it's straight into the hands of David De Gea, who catches it out the air. Let's go Mane, keep going son, nicely done, Mane's all over that one, beautiful, Robertson, Gini, Fabinho, Naby Keita, through now to Bobby Firmino laying it off now to Gini Wijnaldum, going round now to Mane in behind, let's cut this back onto Mane's right foot, looks to bend one, Mane tries to get a shot, Bobby Firmino's there, it's 1-0 Liverpool after 25 minutes! And it's Bobby Firmino, the Brazilian centre-forward for Liverpool, to put us 1-0 up. Woo! Come on, lads. Mane cuts back onto his right foot, tried to get the shot off. It's a deflection from Calabria, but only to deflect it into the path of Bobby Firmino. Takes it down on his weaker left foot as well, puts it across the face of goal, and beats David De Gea between the sticks. It's 1-0 Liverpool. Is Alexis Sanchez, ball into the middle, Virgil van Dijk's there, let's flick that on now, get there, no, Pogba's all over it, Martial, Alexis Sanchez, don't let him put a ball into the middle, Gino Wijnaldum's there, nicely done, and there's Mane, through now to Naby Keita, going out wide now to Mane pokes that through now to Bobby, and there goes Bobby, let's go through now to Fabinho, and then straight through, and Jose Gaya again, stops the ball getting through to Mo Salah. Jose Gaya has stopped Mo Salah getting in 2 or 3 times now. Let's get it crossed. Ball down now to Callahan. Let's go Van Dijk. Ball into the middle. Let's win that header. It's headed on and only back as far as Fred, who volleys it at the floor, and Alisson gets down low to deny Fred, putting it back to 1-1. Do not know what our defender there is doing. In fact, I don't think that's a defender. I think that's actually Naby Keita. He should be tighter to Fred. He's not. And Manchester United have a corner from it. Let's deal with it, lads. Let's deal with it. Ball into the middle. Bobby Firmino was there. Let's clear it again. Eric Bay's there. Callahan's there. Let's just get rid of that ball, lads. It looked like he actually got there. Ball into the middle. Trent's there. Let's get this ball out. Fabinho hits it. And it takes a deflection off the Manchester United defender. But it does come off Fabinho. And it's out for another corner. Let's get rid of that. And it's just wide a goal from Pogba. And the referee does blow for half time. 1-0 isn't enough, ladies and gentlemen. 1-0 is not enough. I would have liked 2 or 3. So we're still going to have to come out and fight in this second half. It's not put to bed just yet. And stat-wise, Manchester United are killing us. 7 shots, 4 on target, 53% possession. We've had 3 shots, 2 on target. United are killing us right now. And realistically, we just have to get back into the second half. We're going to have to fight. It is going to be Bobby Firmino to kick us off in the second half. We need another goal. Here's Bobby Firmino going to look to ping one over now to Mo Salah. And Mo Salah this time may well have got the better of Jose Gaya. Nice ball in now towards Mane at the back post. Cuts it back onto his right foot. Oh, how have we not scored from that? Straight down now to Alexis Sanchez, who's coming forwards. We've got to be careful here. Here comes Alexis Sanchez. Virgil van Dijk does very well to intercept that one. Otherwise, Manchester United could have been in behind. And here comes Trent now darting forwards. Here goes Trent. Let's play it out now to Salah. Come on, Salah. Let's get the better of Jose Gaya. Let's cut it back onto his left foot. 6-yard box. Looks to bend one. Oh, it's a big save there from De Gea. Here's Robertson. Genie. Round the corner now to Mane. Salah drops the shoulder. Salah laying it off now to Naby Keita. Here's Naby Keita onto his left foot. Naby Keita outside of the boot. It's straight into the hands of David De Gea. 4 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make it happen. Let's win that header. Beautiful. Go out wide now to Mane. Into Bobby Firmino. Bobby laying it off now to Naby Keita. He's going to take a touch and hit one. Bobby Firmino was there. It's cleared out. Let's win that. And Martial gets there. Martial has got there. Fabinho picks that one up and gives it away to Fred. That's going to be a problem. Robertson's on that one. Nicely done. Here's Mane. Inside now to the Ox. Here's Naby Keita. Gives it away to Fred. Here's Bobby. Junior. Playing it out wide now to Trent, who's marching forwards. Here comes Trent. Nice little ball in towards the back post for Bobby Firmino. It's cleared away. And only as far as Callahan. Here comes Martial. And the referee's going to blow for full time. We've won the Champions League. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. Controller down. Drop the mic. Drop the controller. Oh my word. I think we were the much better team in that second half. It's unfortunate we only beat them by 1-0. It wasn't a great Champions League final. It's amazing the fact that we've won and we can now celebrate all night long. But to win by 1 goal, what can I say? David De Gea and the United players were solid at the back. And as the players walk up to the podium, the trophy is sat there, ready for Virgil van Dijk to lift. Bobby Firmino, the scorer, and there he is, our captain, Big Virg, and he's going to take the trophy down. Oh, way! Come on, Liverpool! We've done it again for another 2 years on the bounce. We beat Madrid in the final of the Champions League in Season 1. We've beaten an English club, Manchester United, in Season 2. Merseyside will be bouncing. Way! Get in there, red men. Merseyside will be bouncing as Virgil van Dijk runs off to the travelling fans to show them the trophy up close. Thank you to the travelling fans. Thank you to you guys at home that have followed since the first episode of this Liverpool career mode. Way! Champione! Champione! Away, away, away! Absolutely unbelievable. Ale, ale, ale! Ale, ale, ale! UEFA Champions League champions, Liverpool FC. And what a team we have built. You've got to remember as well, guys, that team I have just won the Premier League with and the Champions League is the team that Liverpool have in real life. the only 3 match highlights come from David Calabria taking out Sadio Mane when he was running through on goal. If he would have got the better of their right back, we could have had a second, but he does pick up a yellow card. We have Bobby Firmino's goal, and then a save from Alisson in the 39th minute. Not a lot happened. We controlled the game very well. And how do the match facts look? Yeah, we definitely turned up in that second half. We had 9 shots, 5 on target. We went from having, I think 4 shots, 3 on target, and 47% football, or percent of the ball. We've then gone up to 52% possession, 9 shots, 5 on target. United have 7 shots, 4 on target, and had a lot less of the ball in that second half. Bobby Firmino picks up man of the match. It feels like every single couple of episodes I am saying Bobby Firmino, Bobby Firmino, Bobby Firmino is doing something, whether it's scoring, whether it's assists, whether it's beautiful balls over the top, or whether it's the Brazilian man picking up man of the match like he has against United with an 8.0 rating. You can see that 8.0 is very low to be picking up man of the match. But nevertheless, we win the Champions League. We now have to get back to the Central. We have to talk about the fan objectives. And we have to finish Season 2. What a journey Season 2 has been. Right, guys, and here we are, back at the Central for the final time in today's episode. The next time you guys see this Liverpool screen, or this screen but on the Ajax version, it'll be the video where we end Season 2 at Liverpool, we end Season 1 at Ajax, and then you guys will be voting on a straw poll to decide, do we continue a Season 3 at Liverpool or continue a Season 2 at Ajax? You guys are voting for the series to be cancelled. I can't stress that enough, guys. You're voting for the series to be cancelled. The straw poll headline will be, which series should we cancel? I will put cancel in capital letters. Don't vote for the series you want to keep. Vote for the series you want to get rid of. Okay? And like I said in previous episodes, I will not take it to heart. One of the series has to go. Whichever one goes, I will be sad. I'll be gutted to not do a Season 3 at Liverpool. I'll be gutted to not do a Season 2 at Ajax. But it doesn't matter. Either one, I will be a little bit gutted. But you guys don't need to go, oh, Brad, I voted for the Ajax Road to Glory. It's now gone. I'm so sorry. Don't feel bad, guys. It's a good thing. We need to get rid of one of them to start afresh with the brand new series. It's like getting rid of the old, out with the old, and in with the new. Yes, of course, any series on my channel that gets cancelled, I'm a little bit gutted because I enjoy doing it. But I'm also going to enjoy just as much doing the new series. But before we end today's episode, we have a few things to cover. And I think it's only fair we look at the fan objectives. So with the click of my fingers, in just a few seconds, you'll see the fan objectives and hopefully see 6 green ticks and no red X's. But here we go. And as you guys can see, there is 6 green ticks, which means from the 6 fan objectives I set out, because obviously you guys didn't give me them, I made these up. From the 6 fan objectives that I set myself for Season 2 at the Liverpool career mode, we've completed all 6. And it's only fair now we go through them one by one for the final time in Season 2. Of course, the fan objectives will be coming back in Season 3, but with a twist. You guys will be deciding what we have to do, and I will be deciding the prizes. But don't worry about that until we get into Season 3. If we do a Season 3, if we do a Season 2 at the Ajax, I will have fan objectives either in the Season 3 of the Liverpool career mode or Season 2 of the Ajax Road to Glory. And then over the next 2 or 3 episodes of that season, you guys can let me know some fan objectives you would like, and I'll be sure to put them into the fan objectives for that career mode. But up first, we have charity donation, the main one, my favourite one, because it's about me just playing a game that I enjoy and then editing it, uploading it for you guys to enjoy, but then a charity benefits from it. So what I will say right now is, guys, let me know some UK, some English charities. I can't donate to American charities or Germany charities. It's got to be based in the UK. Let me know down below whether it is Macmillan, whether it is British Heart Foundation, whether it's for, people that are struggling with their heart, whether it's for cancer, whether it's for Alzheimer's, whether it's for veterans, whether it's for the Children's Hospice, whether it's for Clare House, whether it's for, you know, any charities out there, Oxfam, anything like that. If you guys have a charity, even if it's close to your heart, maybe you've lost someone through an illness and there's a charity for that illness. Maybe it's, you know, you got great support after a family member passed away, or maybe you've still got a family member that's battling something now, and the help that you're getting and support from that certain charity means a lot to you. Leave it down below. It is important, guys, that you leave charities down below. I will be entering 3 myself, but it's important you guys, and it doesn't matter what charity, it doesn't matter who it's for, what it's for. If you believe on it or believe in it and it's close to you, at the end of the day, it's for charity, and I am grateful that I have been able to score so many goals this season in order to donate an amount to charity. But right now, we have to work out what amount that is going to be. And you guys, I can't stress this enough. You have to let me know some charities down below, because I'll be putting them into a straw poll, all of your charities plus my 3, and then I'm going to do a bit of an off video called Fan Objectives Giveaway. And that video is going to be where I actually give the money to charity. I give you guys a hoodie. I talk about all the objectives that we've completed. And I give back to you guys as well as the charity. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to be called something like Liverpool Career Mode Fan Objectives Giveaway Season 2. And that is where I will be on the computer, recording the screen, donating the money to the charity that you guys have voted for on the straw poll. But right now, let's have a look what goal difference we have. Wow. So over season 2, we scored 99 goals and only conceded 26, which is an absolute madness. Now, if my maths is correct, we take the 6 off the 99, takes us down to 93. We take the remaining 20 off 93, takes us down to 73. So what I'm going to do right now on this little notepad in front of me, you can hear me click my pen, I'm going to write £73, and that is the amount of money we are going to donate to a charity. The top left one was charity donation. Donate the amount of goal difference to a charity of the viewer's choice, because obviously you guys are going to be choosing which charity it goes to or which charities it goes to. The amount will be £73. And I know a lot of you guys did love the fact I was doing it as a fan objective, so thank you so much. I always love to give back as much as I can, whether it's to the homeless, veterans, anything like that. It's always good. Even if you see a homeless person, you have a couple of pounds in your pocket, give it to them, because it goes a lot further in their pocket than it will to yours. I understand there's a lot of, you know, negative out there about, oh, they're just going to spend that on alcohol or drugs or whatever. But it may feed someone or feed their pet or their animal, whatever it is. So I think a couple of pounds in their pocket always goes a lot further than yours. Moving down from the charity donation, the top left to the bottom left, the hoodie giveaway. Send the viewer a hoodie if we score 5 or more goals with our defenders. Now, we definitely completed that, but I am intrigued to see how many goals we actually scored in Season 2 with our defenders. So if we go over to the squad hub, go over to stats, and we go down to our first defender, we have Alexander-Arnold Trent, or as we like to call him, Trent. And he has 0 goals. He has 3 assists, but no goals to his name. Moving down to Dani Alves, he has no goals. Moving down to Nelson Semedo, he has 2. Gomez has none. Van Dijk has 4. Van Dijk has turned up this year after scoring 4 goals after a total of 50 appearances. So there's 2 plus 4 is 6. Jimenez has scored 3. He's doing very well with scoring headers as well. So that takes us up to 9. Jonathan Tah hasn't scored. Phillips hasn't scored. Robertson scored 2. So add the 2 to the already 9 from Van Dijk, Jimenez and Semedo. That takes us up to 11. Tierney hasn't got any. And then we move on to the central defence midfielders. So we scored a total of 11 goals. So more than double what I originally asked for. I wanted 5 or more goals. Well, the target was 5 and we managed to smash 11. So I will be sending one of you guys a hoodie. Now, a lot of people have been asking, Brad, what's the hoodie? What's the giveaway? I may as well drop a little bit in there now. I don't want to talk about it too much, but I do have a new business, which is a clothing brand. So you guys will be receiving a hoodie and a t-shirt, but we'll get to the t-shirt in a minute, from my clothing brand. Also, just want to put out there, this giveaway, these fan objectives are worldwide. Apart from the charity, if there's anything else like the hoodie, the t-shirt, the Amazon gift card, the copy of FIFA, it's worldwide. So I can send it anywhere in the world to you guys for supporting me this year. If you've left a comment on any episode in Season 2, you are already entered into the giveaway, and we will be doing it on a wheel of fortune. All your names will be on a wheel. I'm going to spin that wheel. It's on a... I'm just literally going to Google like Wheel of Fortune or, you know, spinning wheel. Put all your guys' names in. Click the mouse, let it spin, and whoever it lands on will win that prize. So there we go, hoodie giveaway. One of you guys will be winning a hoodie. As we move along the bottom into the centre, we have sell best player. If we don't finish in the top 4, we must sell one of our top 3 rated players. Now, we did finish in the top 4, but what I am going to do is have a look what our top 3 rated players would be. So if we sort, the top 3 ratings are 89, 88 and 87. So if we hadn't finished in the top 4, you guys would have been voting to sell either Mohamed Salah at 89, Naby Keita at 88, Fabinho at 88, Mane at 87, Bobby Firmino at 87, Jimenez at 87, or Alisson at 87. Of course, it said top 3 rated players, so it can't be Salah, Naby and Fabinho because Naby, Keita and Fabinho are the same rating. So it's the top 3 ratings, which of course was 89, 88 and 87. Luckily enough, we don't have to sell one of those players, and we can keep them for Season 3 if we, of course, finish as Season 3. Moving over to the bottom right, we have Amazon voucher gift. One of you guys at home, a £20 voucher if we win the Champions League, and we have just done just that against Manchester United after beating them 1-0 in the final of the Champions League. So you guys on that wheel, when I spin that wheel, I won't be spinning it once, and I'll be spinning it twice, because the second winner will win a £20 voucher. Now, if you are from America, if you are from anywhere else in the world, I will translate it or change that £20 by the rate of exchange to whatever it is in your currency. So let's say you're American, whatever £20 is when it comes over to you, it might be $21.50. We will convert it. Do not worry about that. But I will write down now with my trusty notepad and pen, £20 to a viewer of Amazon gift card. So happy days, guys. One of you has won a £20 Amazon gift card. Moving up to the top right, we have t-shirt giveaway. Score a hat-trick with any player. We done that very early on into the season with Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane then done it again halfway through the season, and then also Mo Salah scored a hat-trick against the Blues Everton. So technically we've done it 3 times. I'm not giving away 3 t-shirts. It was just score a hat-trick with any player throughout any competition all season, and if one player does that, you guys win a t-shirt. Again, very similar to the hoodie, I have a clothing brand. I will be sending one of you guys a t-shirt from that clothing brand. I know a lot of you might be saying, Brad, can we see this clothing brand? Can we have the website? The website is still getting worked on. I've got a lot of stock, but once it's launched and it's ready to go, I will give you guys the website. If you want to purchase anything, that would be absolutely unbelievable. I also quickly want to mention that I will be doing a video on it, so don't think this is the only video. I will be announcing what that clothing brand is, what it's going to do, future projects, what the clothing brand has already done so far, because it's done some absolutely unbelievable things so far. And once it's up and running, you guys don't have to buy it. It'd be great if you could. It's going to be nothing to do with YouTube. I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there like the Sidemen. They have their own clothing brand, Sidemen Clothing. I know Syndicate, also known as Life of Tom, has the Syndicate Original where his mum and sister works, and they base it around the lion, the Riot Lion that he has. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that do merch based on their YouTube channel. Guys, this is not based on the YouTube channel. This isn't going to be a t-shirt or a hoodie that says MassiveBrad or Massive or Brad, or even something like hello and welcome back audience. It's not going to say that on it. It's a brand. It's going to be like Armani, Adidas, Gucci, Fendi. It's going to be like one of them. It's a clothing brand away from me. It's separate, and that is why I can now announce that week that I was off, guys, and I said I've got to work on something else, I was working on that clothing brand, and as soon as it's ready to go, I will let you guys know. But 2 of you are going to win a hoodie and also a t-shirt before it is even launched, so hopefully you guys are excited for that. And finally, moving over to the centre, the top middle one, the one you guys have all been waiting on, FIFA 20 game. Give away a brand new copy of FIFA 20 on Xbox or PlayStation. And if we look over to the far right in the darker blue, it says FIFA 20 game within 1 season, which of course was season 2 for us. Finish the Premier League with more than 90 points. So if we go over to the Premier League now, we can have a look through this. So we finished on 97. So tick, we've completed that. A goal difference of plus 40. Well, we finished with a goal difference of plus 73. So we've ticked that. and have won more than 25 games. We won 30 out of the 38. So the 3 little mini objectives of getting more than 90 points, getting a goal difference of plus 40, and also win more than 25 games is tick, tick, tick. And that is why there is a green tick there. So later this year in September, when FIFA 20 drops, I will be giving a copy away to one of you guys. So what the idea is right now is the hoodie giveaway. All your guys' name will be on a wheel if you've left a comment in Season 2. It'll spin. The first one is going to win a hoodie. Whoever's name comes up, congratulations, you're going to win a hoodie. The second one is going to be the Amazon voucher. The wheel's going to spin again. Whoever's name it finishes on, or lands on, sorry, you'll be getting a £20 gift voucher. And then the third and final spin will be a spin to win a copy of FIFA 20. Now, because you guys, my viewers, are the best viewers ever. Honestly, some of you are so, you warm my heart so much. You are so kind and generous. I have seen 2 people comment saying, Brad, if I win a copy, so the first one was, if I win the copy of FIFA 20, I actually don't have a PlayStation or Xbox. I don't have a console. So I would like to give it to somebody else. Can you guys just take a minute to realise how kind and generous that is? So that person, because they haven't got a console, does not want to just get the game for the sake of it. They could take the game and sell it for money, but no. They want to give it to one of you guys. That is such a lovely and beautiful comment, and I will put it on the screen now who left that comment because it is so generous. I thank you so much. And the second comment I got was off someone that turns up every single day, day in and day out. And I'll put their comment on the screen now, and they said, Brad, I'm already going to be getting the copy of FIFA 20. So I would also like to give it to somebody else and give them a chance to win it. Can we all just give them a big round of applause? Because that is some of the nicest comments I've ever seen. The fact that they can win something, they could go and sell it, they could give it to a friend, give it to a family member. But no, they're going to give it to one of you guys, an online viewer from this online family. So I just want to say a huge big thank you to both of you. I could get your names up on screen now, but I'd have to load up YouTube and have a look at the comments. And I really need to, after being recording for an hour and 20 minutes, I need to be bringing this episode to an end realistically. But I will put both of your comments, I'll screenshot them, put them on screen showing that you guys want to give it away. I did comment saying, look, you know, fair and square, if you guys win it, you've won it. If you want to give it away, that's up to you. But I can't say, oh, just because you said this, you're not getting it now. If you guys win it, then you have the opportunity to give it away, and we can do a video later on into the year giving it to somebody else. If there's a certain way you want to give it away, if you want to take the game and give it away to one of your local friends that you know in real life, that's entirely up to you. But I just thought it was very nice, and I thought I'd include that because 2 people already being so, what's the word? Not selfish. What's the opposite of selfish? Very non-selfish. Before they've even potentially won it, they've already said that they want to give it to one of you guys if they do win it, which is such a lovely gesture. And honestly, you guys are the best, and I just want to say a massive thank you to that. But fan objectives done. We've done all 6. The question is now whether we do the Ajax Road to Glory Season 2 or the Liverpool Career Mode Season 3. What will the fan objectives be next season? But I think the last thing to do to finish off today's episode, we can see there Mo Salah. Let's go back. Mo Salah standing next to the Champions League trophy. Liverpool emerge as UEFA Champions League winners. And as we jump over now to the office, we can go through these final 3 emails. So we'll go over to player conversation. Naby Keita saying, thank you for playing him. Massive victory. I agree, Naby Keita. You did play a big part in that. We've had an email from the Liverpool board with the subject, nice work. Hi, Brad. Earlier in the year, we set out to complete our long-term goal of increasing the club's worth within 2 seasons. After our earliest financial report came in, we can now confirm that we've achieved this goal. Thank you for playing your part in helping Liverpool grow, not just as a football club, but also as a business. You should put, not just as a football club, not just a business, but also a family. We've already got an incredible squad. And don't forget, we've got Philippe Coutinho and Timo Werner joining us in Season 3 to add to that starting 11. If we do a Season 3, it's going to be absolutely unbelievable. I also will announce now that I will be taking the difficulty up from Legendary to Ultimate if we continue a Season 3 or with Liverpool or a Season 2 at Ajax. I will be taking the difficulty up from Legendary that we've played, because obviously we started Liverpool Season 1 on World Class. We dominated. I took it up to Legendary and it started the Ajax Road to Glory on Legendary. We've smashed both of them, so we move up again. Whichever one we continue, we need to put up to Ultimate difficulty. But What an incredible episode. We win our last Premier League game in Season 2 against Fulham after beating them 4-0. Bobby Firmino takes the top scorer award. He picks up the Golden Boot for the second time on a run. He got it in Season 1. He's now got it in Season 2. 2 consecutive wins of the Golden Boot. We won the Champions League twice. We won the Premier League twice. We've won the FA Cup twice. We only won the Carabao Cup in Season 1. Whew! What a series both of these series has been. But next time, guys, I will see you in the video where we are cancelling one of the series. But that is going to do it for today's episode, guys. And if you have enjoyed it, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to drop your comments down below. If you're new around there, click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And I've been Massive Brad. Peace out.